Hey, it's Chris Harris Jr. I want to give a shout out to the Soden Bowl. They've been on Madden Online Franchise on the Xbox since 2009. And I just want to give them a big shout out. Go to SodenBowl.com and check them out check them out on YouTube. I know it's probably the best Madden players around, so go out there and definitely play them.
And welcome, Soden Bowl, to a playoff edition of the Soden Bowl Network. We have a good one on tap today. We have the number 3 seeded. Let me go ahead and give this graphic to you guys here so you can see it. We have the number 3 seeded Arizona Cardinals, led by Lurk God 201. He is hosting the King of Wakanda, the number 6 seed, and these guys are actually down on the field ready to get it started. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this thing in here for you guys.
Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game.
All right, and the Chicago Bears will get possession of the football first. He's going to fix the commentator for us.
Come on, fellas.
All right. We have the 8-8 King of Wakanda, 8-8 via wildcard, the number 6 seed, traveling to Arizona to take on Lurk God and his 14-2 Arizona Cardinals. A quote from Lurk God: "You only lose 2 games during the season, and you end up in the wild card round." Says a lot about the competition in the NFC, as that's a keeper by Milton. That is a loss of 3 to open the NFC wildcard, the last game of our wild card round. We will advance after this game. Again, we are hashtag Matty Strong, IMS Soden. This is the Soden Bowl Network, sponsored by Allied Plumbing and Heat, a name you can trust. We have a pistol formation. Fromm enters the game at quarterback. 2nd down and 13 to give to Montgomery, and he is blown up in the backfield. 2 plays, minus 6 yards. Brings up the game's first 3rd down.
Got it. 42, Mike, 42. Here we go. Tight end right. 80 weapon. Hey, Alpha. You got 3. 5.
And Fromm will drop back to throw from the gun, looking for an out route, has an open receiver, but he just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up a 4th down and 8, and the Bears are forced to punt on their opening possession of the game. And he gets the punt away, angling it to the sideline and out of bounds. A nice directional punt will put the Cardinals back at their own 16-yard line. And here's a look at both quarterbacks. Jake Fromm, 42 interceptions. He cannot afford to throw any interceptions versus this very talented Arizona Cardinals team. Kyler Murray with a stellar 108 quarterback rating. We get to see him now. And he's going to give the ball to Sargent, going up the middle, back to the line of scrimmage, and maybe a couple more. They actually give him 3 yards on the carry. 2nd down and 7. What are your predictions? Put them in the chat. Let us know who's going to win this game. Congratulations to the Miami Dolphins.
Ready. Mike 51. Record. Hot 7.
And we have an interception thrown right to Fuller. Read the play perfectly. And just like that, the Chicago Bears The Bears go up 6-0. Looking at this play, a beautiful play by Fuller, jumps that route, and he is gone. And just like that, the king is in the house. The extra point is up, and it is good. 7-0 Bears. And Mr. Hoyt is in the house. His Green Bay Packers anxiously awaiting the outcome of this game to see who they play. And welcome to the game, Ohio Bengal. And the second drive of the game for the Arizona Cardinals, they're going to give the ball to Sargent, trying to go up the middle and thrown forward to the line of scrimmage. And we have the Washington Redskins in the house. Sean Lowe, 25. And Kylo Ren checking in, also anxiously awaiting the outcome of this game to see who they play. Now the Philadelphia Eagles have the #1 seed and a perfect season on the line. The Philadelphia Eagles will face either the Arizona Cardinals or the Chicago Bears. And there is a throw to Isabella and a first down. Well, I'm sorry, if Arizona wins, Green Bay will travel to Philadelphia. If Chicago wins, they will travel to Philadelphia. And Doc is in the house, a fantasy football night. He predicts a 31-28 Cardinal victory as Sargent with the carry trying to go off tackle to the left. That is a gain of 1, 2nd down and 9. Welcome to the game. I see through you. Next up on the wait list, somebody we are anxious to get into the Soden Bowl League as Murray will drop back to throw on 2nd down and 9. Has a crosser to Kirk and 2 great juke moves. Doing his best Barry Sanders impersonation downfield, and that is a Cardinal first down up to the 32-yard line as they cross into Bear territory. As Murray will drop back to throw, and that is intercepted. Throws a pass to Smith, who is lurked. Wakanda with a nice lurk. He was beaten on the play, but Murray does not get enough air on the football, and that is intercepted in the second turnover of the game. The second turnover here in the first quarter for the Chicago Bears. They took the first one to the house on the first play of the game, first pass of the game. As Fromm will come out in the pistol, trips to the left side, and he will throw on 2nd down and 9. Great protection, and he is almost lurked. But he threads the needle for a first down up to the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down. Let's go. 30 base.
We have a power formation, strong side to the left. They're going to run to the left with Montgomery. Montgomery trying to get the edge and tripped up from behind. A gain of 3. Hall of Fame head coach Jay Cork, 87, checking in. And the Redskins with a Cardinal prediction, 18-17. So far, all Cardinals. And Montgomery with a huge hole up the middle, takes a truck and somehow stays on his feet as they cross midfield into Cardinal territory. The Bears' second offensive possession of the game. The defense is the story in Chicago, is the Chicago Bears with the #1 rated defense in the league. Fromm again from the pistol. Montgomery in the backfield. I'm sorry, it's Bellamy in the backfield. He gets a carry flowing to the right side. A gain of 2 for Bellamy. The Chicago Bears were ranked number 1 in defense in total yardage and also the number 1 pass defense in the league. Number 2 against the run and number 10 in points allowed. So defense, the name of the game for King of Wakanda. 2nd down and 8 from the 42-yard line. A fast-moving first quarter. That is an RPO. Completes it. Gabriel, who has his feet taken out from under him, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and 2. As Hall of Fame head coach Seahawks 37-26 checking in. What is up? And 7-0 at the end of one. Again, this is the Soden Bowl Network. I am Soden. A wild card weekend here in season 100. The last game of the wild card series. Scores are in the bottom ticker. Miami Dolphins pulling off a win just an hour ago in New England. As Bellamy will get the carry and a first down up to the 32-yard line. We have an I formation, strong side to the right. Montgomery checks back in the game. They give to Montgomery, and he is lit up. Loss of 3 on the play. He's lucky he held on to the football. Second down and 13 from the 34-yard line. Empty formation. Fromm from the gun. Fromm will throw. Has an out route, a wide open receiver. Davis, a nice job getting his feet down. And that is a first down, a perfectly run route right at the sticks. And a single back formation. Montgomery remains in the game. And Fromm's going to give. It's a fake, dropping back to throw. He flares it back out to the running back. A nice spin move. And Montgomery gets a first down off of a great spin move. And then an ankle-breaking juke move. And the Chicago Bears are in the red zone. A chance to go up 2 scores here against the 14-2 Cardinals. A great block, but Fromm is taken down on that right side. Hicks with the sack. That's going to push him back to the 18-yard line. 2nd down and goal from the 18. If I'm Chicago here, I do not panic. A field goal here is absolute money as well. A single back formation. Montgomery in the backfield. Strong side to the right side. And Fromm's going to run. It's an RPO, throwing it back out to the left. Gabriel again. And a beautiful cutback, and he is in. Touchdown, Bears. And the Chicago Bears coming out and dominating the first half here off of 2 turnovers. 14-0 as the extra point is up, and it is good. And here's a look at the NFC playoffs. You have the Philadelphia Eagles and the New Orleans Saints awaiting the winners of this game. You have the Arizona Cardinals and Green Bay Packers. The Packers defeat the Carolina Panthers in Lambeau Field. And then, of course, you have the Arizona Cardinals versus the Chicago Bears playing right now. As Murray will operate from a single back formation. The Bears pinching the line. A nice hole up the middle, but it fills fast. Sargent now with just 5 yards on 4 carries. 2nd down and 9. The Chicago Bears with the league's leading defense. Welcome to the game. AGS JPAC in the house. Another fantastic Madden League any given Sunday. And there's a beautiful cutback by Sargent. Moves the ball up to the 33-yard line. Great patience.
He's taken down at the 33. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2. from the gun is Murray. He's going to give the ball to Smith on the carry, and he is blown up. A loss of 1 on the play. That's going to force a 4th down. A nice lineup for Doc J. 4th down and 3, and the Cardinals are going to go for it from their own 32-yard line. A huge conversion here as they throw over the middle and a wide open Isabella. That could have been huge for the Chicago Bears if they would have held them. Instead, the Arizona Cardinals convert the game's first 4th down attempt and do it in style as they move across midfield into Bear territory up to the 40-yard line with 3.5 minutes left in the first half here on Wild Card Weekend. Season 100, shout out to Snipes Television with a call earlier in the night. The Miami Dolphins upsetting the New England Patriots in New England 17-7. And Smith gets the carry going to the left side. That is a gain of 1. And we have Doc with Izadot. And we have an I formation, a power formation, just one receiver on the field to give to Sargent up the middle. He breaks free and Sargent has green grass in front of him, and he will score. Touchdown Cardinals. And the Cardinals get back into the game. Great vision here for Sargent. Nice job keeping his balance, and he is gone. As King, controlling King, cannot catch him. And the extra point is up, and it is good. A 14-7. $14-7 lead here as the Arizona Cardinals regain momentum.
Down, 91.
And get themselves back in this game. And they're going to give the ball to Montgomery. Montgomery with a nice hole on the right side. That's probably his second positive carry of the night. 6 carries, 12 yards.
Ready? Take your game. Protein spill.
2nd down and 5 from the 30-yard line, closing in on the 2-minute warning. They get the snap off again. They give to Montgomery, trying to go to the outside. And he loses a yard as we hit the 2-minute warning. Here in Wild Card Weekend, the Arizona Cardinal defense is no slouch. The Arizona Cardinals rank 8th in total defense, 6 against the run and 6 in points allowed. And we have a pistol formation. Fromm to throw on 3rd down and 6. Pressure up the middle and taken down Hicks with the sack. And that is going to force a 4th down as the Bears will punt. He'll let it go from about his 6-yard line. We have a 7-mile-an-hour wind from left to right and slightly in his face. The Cardinals should get pretty good field position here. And they get the punt away, angling it to that left side. And Smith muffs the kick, but he picks it up. Does a little song and dance and somehow gets it back up to the 38-yard line. Plenty of time for the Arizona Cardinals. A field goal here is huge as well.
Here we go. Check pass, check pass.
And J-Pack is absolutely right. That was a great run by the Arizona Cardinals last drive. As Murray, flowing out of the pocket to the left side, unleashes a dart down the sideline and almost intercepted.
Murray's pass, incomplete, intended for Ricky Seals-Jones. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10, 1:02 left in the first half. Chicago Bears with 2 huge turnovers. The first pass of the game was an INT by Fuller taken to the house. As Murray will drop back to throw on 2nd down and 10, a deep drop back, letting it go deep, and he gets behind the coverage And Funchess will score a broken play. You watch Kyler Murray, deep drop back all the way back to his 25-yard line. He lets this thing go. And somehow Jackson lets him get behind him. And the Arizona Cardinals, just like that, have tied the game. It only took 14 seconds on 2 plays, 64 yards. And we are tied here on Wild Card Weekend. The last game. And I agree, Mr. Hoyt, you have to love the Madden animations. As Jackson kind of muffs that. Looked like he might have had a chance for an interception on that one. Instead, gives up the big touchdown. As Fromm will start out from his 25-yard line, all 3 timeouts, 54 seconds left until halftime. Single back formation to give to Montgomery, and he is taken down at the line of scrimmage. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage, and a timeout on the field. The Arizona Cardinals with a timeout.
Ready? 60 or.
From the gun, 2nd down and 10. And Fromm's going to evade the rush and dives forward. Luckily holds on to the football, but he is a couple yards short of a first down here. 3rd down and 2.
Here we go. 8-3.
A big 3rd down here as the Cardinals burn another timeout. 43 seconds left until halftime. Bears with all 3 timeouts.
Recon, 132 fighter.
And Fromm back to throw. Pressure breaking down, and he is taken down. He drops the football. They cannot advance it. And they're going to lose a yard, but luckily it is not a turnover. 4th down and 3 as Arizona burns the last timeout. And that's going to force a Bear punt. And they get the punt away again, angling it to that sideline. A beautiful looking punt all the way down to the 11-yard line. Smith will field it and gets it back to the 21, but just 28 seconds remain until halftime here in season 100. Wild card playoffs. This is the Soden Bowl Network, sponsored by Allied Plumbing and Heat, a name you can trust. I am Soden, and I am enjoying a very good game here. And Sargent will run the ball up the middle, just trying to see what they can get here. If he gets a decent run there, I'm willing to bet you the Cardinals hurry up to the line, but the clock keeps moving, and that should take us to halftime pretty quick here as 6 seconds remain, and Murray's going to throw the football. He's going to wind up and let it go deep over the middle, and he catches it. That is a reception, but that is how halftime. And as we are every broadcast, we are hashtag Maddie Strong, undergoing her 5th round of chemotherapy. At 10 weeks, we will know a lot, and when we know, you guys will know. So hashtag Maddie Strong, we pray for a speedy recovery. Let's get back down to the field here. And the Arizona Cardinals getting possession of the football to start the second half. Second down and 6 from their own 31-yard line. The Cardinals have regained momentum here. A 14-2 team that is forced to play in the wild card round. For those of you just tuning in, you have King of Wakanda, the number 6 seed at 8-8, traveling to Arizona to take on the number 3 seed, 14-2, Arizona Cardinals. And Murray with a snugs formation from the gun. Melvin Gordon checks in at running back. He will throw on 3rd down and 4. Has a crosser, Kirk for a completion and out of bounds at the 39. A smooth 6 of 9 for 186 yards. For the young quarterback as he comes out in the gun again. Arizona picking up the pace. Here in the second half, Murray will throw again. Great blitz pickup. He's going to huck the ball deep over the middle and knocked away at the last second. Jackson redeeming himself after a muffed play in the second quarter. Rips it out of Jones' hands. 2nd down and 10 for Murray and company. Murray with 2 interceptions. One brought back to the house on his first pass attempt of the game. But he stays calm and cool and gets his team right back in the game and ends up tying it up before halftime. I formation. That is a give to Sargent going up the middle. And he will get a decent gain up to the 42-yard line. 3rd down and 7. Here on the opening drive of the second half. And I agree, 14-2 and playing in the wild card round, it is a crime.
Right here.
As Murray will drop back to throw, good protection, and throwing into traffic, and that is intercepted. A great lurk by the King of Wakanda with Roquan Smith. A nice play, a little bit of pressure there, but good job staying with the football as Roquan Smith under the user control of King of Wakanda. And that is the first turnover of the second half, the 3rd interception for Kyler Murray. Fromm, in case you're just tuning in, Fromm is yet to throw an incomplete pass. 7 of 7 for 92 yards. And a good job there of keeping his hands on the football, not letting it go in traffic. And there's a give, it's a fake. Fromm gets drilled as he lets it go and almost an interception. That is his first incomplete pass of the game as he is absolutely leveled. And 10-5 and did not make the playoffs. Well, I think that's because you forgot to play a game. As Montgomery will get the carry running to the left side. Montgomery with the edge and taken down in the red zone. Just 37 yards running, but what happened earlier in the game does not matter as Montgomery getting it going into the Cardinal red zone. From the gun. And he is taken down. Leveled on the play, a loss of 2, and that looked like the Montgomery of the first half on that play. Fromm is going to go with an empty formation.
Hey, seam 6. 43's the mic. 43's the mic. What's the run? Big river.
And there is a throw to the end zone and knocked away. 3rd down and 12. Robinson is in the game. He's in the slot on that right side. 3rd down and 12 from the 14-yard line. Fromm back to throw. It's a screen working to the left side. Some nice blocks. But Bellamy cannot take it to the house. That'll bring up a 4th down and 6 as the Chicago Bears look to take the lead here on a field goal. The kick is up, and it splits the upright Chicago with a 17-14 lead. The first points for the Bears since the Cardinals started scoring. The Bears took a quick 14-0 lead. Then it was all Cardinals.
Let's go.
The Chicago Bears with the league's top-rated defense. Murray in a single back formation, strong side to that right. It's a play fake looking down the field. And he's going to step up and keep it, running it up the middle and taken down. A nice gain by Kyler Murray, gain of 9. Second down and 1. And they're going to give the ball to Sargent, who gets the first down easily, and Sargent is off to the races. Trying to get to the edge, and he cannot, but a big gain up to the 40-yard line, 10 carries. 91 yards running for Sargent. Jackson with his 4th tackle of the game. The Arizona Cardinal offense was ranked number 9 on the year, number 3 via the run, and number 8 with 28 points per game of offensive scoring. As Gordon will get the carry here, a gain of 3. Second down and 7, a fast-moving third quarter, a really fast game here. Just 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Arizona putting together a nice drive.
Here we go. Pittsburgh, 47.
And there is Sargent with a big carry, and Sargent just needs to get around one block, and he does. Touchdown Cardinals. Another electric run. Look at him go. He cuts it to the left here, turns on the Jets, and the Bears cannot catch him, and the Arizona Cardinals at home regain the lead 21-17. And Doc brings up a very good point. Tariq Cohen, their number 1, their featured running back, is injured.
Set 50, plant, A, orbit. 23, X3, 218, chop, and out.
But you wouldn't know it the way that they're playing. We have a deep ball going down the left side. That's going to be pass interference. Pass interference. That's going to move the ball up to the 44-yard line. That could have been a big play.
Ready, set.
Had that defender not grabbed the jersey.
61, matchbox lights. You're out.
From the gun, first down and 10 from their own 44-yard line. I'm sorry, the Cardinal 44-yard line. As Fromm will drop back to throw. Great protection all day to throw. Heaving it, looking for the end zone, and just out of the reach of his receiver. That was almost a big, big play. Buda Baker in coverage. Now, Mekhi Sargent is the running back. He is a 71 overall rookie running back. Normal development. Just 86 speed. There's a nice crosser to Averett. 9 of 12 for 99 yards and a touchdown is Jake Fromm. Just 86 speed, 89 acceleration. But he is running wild tonight. And Fromm from a snug style formation here. Montgomery in the backfield. And Fromm again with great protection. Has a nice throw to McDonald in the seam. And that is another Bear first down as they approach the red zone up to the Cardinal 22-yard line. Chicago looking to answer the Arizona Cardinals on the last drive, taking the lead. Pistol formation. And Fromm's going to give the ball to Montgomery. Montgomery trying to go to the right side. He stumbles forward back to the line of scrimmage and gains maybe a yard. The struggles continue.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Cardinals' 22-yard line.
Doc's giving us a little bit of inside information. Lurk telling us that Sargent is the real deal. As the third quarter runs out here in Wild Card Weekend, the last game of our Wild Card round, season 100. Soden Bowl Network from empty formation, 2nd down and 9 from the 22-yard line as he flips the play. And it's a wide receiver screen to the left side to Davis, and Davis runs through a tackle and has a first down but drops the football. And that is picked up by the Cardinals. Lawson with the fumble recovery, and that is absolutely huge. You see the replay there. And he just has it ripped out, trying to fight for extra yardage. And a great job of picking up that fumble on the sideline and not kicking it out of bounds. And the Arizona Cardinals now, with 7 minutes and 52 seconds left in the game, have the football and the lead. As Sargent is taken down, 12 carries, 129 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line.
And he's going to heave the ball deep, single coverage, and that is intercepted. Great user pick by King of Wakanda. Jackson redeems himself again.
On the ready. General West. Shoot.
As Fromm will give the ball to Montgomery running up the middle, and again, he is blown up. And we have a fantasy football update. If you have Sargent, you are looking good tonight. As Fromm is taken down again. Good pressure. Chandler Jones with his 2nd sack of the game. Third down and 22. Welcome to the game, Mr. Witness. And that Bear defense is very tough. An empty formation. 4 receivers on the right side. Fromm back to throw. 3rd down and 22. Throws a dart into traffic, and that is somehow almost caught. A wobbler. But it is dropped. It is ripped out of his hands at the last second, and the Bears are forced to punt again. Just 6 minutes left in this game. They trail by 4. They get the punt away again, angling it to the sidelines and out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. The Arizona Cardinals, Kyler Murray and company, will take over with just over 6 minutes left in the game. Now look at Kyler Murray, 28 touchdowns, 19 picks, 3,500 yards passing, and a very good 108 quarterback rating. As they come out in an I formation. And it's a pitch to the right is Sargent. Sargent with a nice block. And a good gain up to the 30-yard line. 135 yards now goes Sargent.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
2nd down and 4. I formation. Sargent remains in the game. They're going to give it to him again, trying to go up the middle, and he almost breaks that thing loose. 1 block away. But that is a first down as they will continue to run clock. Again, looking at Sargent, 141 yards and 2 touchdowns. The story of the game for me so far in a fantasy football nightmare if you don't have them. Single back formation. And guess who's in the backfield? And they're going to give it to him, trying to go up the middle, but a nice defensive play by the #1 defense in the league. Khalil Mack playing very nicely off that block, makes a great play. 2nd down and 9. And we have a pistol formation as Mr. Witness sees a bad read on the field. Murray back to throw. All day to throw. He's going to step up. He's going to keep it and throws it away at the last second. All day to throw, but nobody open. Credit the Chicago Bears secondary with excellent coverage. And we're going to go empty formation. Watch for the jet sweep here as Murray is back in the gun. He's going to throw it, and he's thrown over the middle, has an open receiver. Murray now 209 yards, but he does have 4 picks. And a 23-yard pitch and catch to his tight end, Jones. Just 4 minutes left in the game. Arizona enjoying a 4-point lead as they give the ball to Sargent, trying to go up the middle. And taken down for a gain of 1. And we have another I formation. 2 receivers to the right. Defense moving all around. They're going to give the ball to Sargent, trying to go up the middle, but great. Great tackle. Looks like it was Khalil Mack on the play. We have a 3rd down and 10. Murray from the gun. 2 running backs in the backfield to give to Sargent, and Sargent with a nice carry up to the 33-yard line, trying to get himself in field goal range. He may have done it. As Gonzalez will attempt the field goal, ball will be spotted on the 40-yard line. There is a crosswind to contend with. And I agree. That run does set everything up as the kick is up, and it is money. A 7-point lead. Now with just over 2 minutes left in the game. As Gabriel will take it out of the end zone and cannot get back to the 20-yard line. Now, should the Arizona Cardinals win, if they can hold on and win this game, they will travel to New Orleans to take on #1 draft pick and his New Orleans Saints, who just had 1 loss on the season. The NFC is absolutely loaded. The perfect 16-0 Philadelphia Eagles with the 1 seed, and just the 1 loss New Orleans Saints with the 2 seed as they throw an out route, a dangerous throw, but falls harmlessly to the ground. 2nd down and 10. Budda Baker making a nice play. Kind of an awkward animation there, but gets his hand in and swats it away.
Here we go. 60 or.
And we have trips to the right and a timeout on the field. Arizona calling a timeout, not liking what they see on defense. 2 minutes and 12 seconds left in the game. Chicago needs a touchdown. They do have all 3 timeouts. As Fromm throws over the middle, has a crosser and a 1st down. A nice pass. Jake Fromm having himself a pretty good game here. 3rd down and 6. For Jake Fromm and company. Jake Fromm is an 82 overall. 2nd-year player, star development. But those of you that know King of Wakanda, he loves to develop the quarterbacks. Reminds me of You're Blessed, and he's doing a great job with Fromm as he has the crosser again to Gabriel, and Gabriel with a 1st down up to the 35-yard line. Clock continuing to run at 1:49. But again, the Chicago Bears have all 3 timeouts and plenty of time. They do need a touchdown. Looking at Jake Fromm, he has 91 throw power, 92 short accuracy, 89 mid, and 84 deep accuracy as Fromm winds up and throws a pass that is dropped or knocked away. With a flick of his wrist, he slings the ball about 17 yards downfield to Davis, but a nice defensive play. Breaks that pass up from empty set here. Has Robinson in the slot. And he's going to flip the play. Actually, he changes the play, brings the running back in the backfield. And they're going to give the ball to Bellamy, who is drilled. That is a lot of time taken off the clock for a gain of nothing. Third down and 10. Fromm and company, empty formation. Just over a minute left in the game. And Fromm throws a crossing route and has the completion. Nice pitch and catch, his 161st yard of the game. And he hurries to the line from the empty formation again. Fromm back to throw. And hits the crosser Davis again as they move the ball up maybe a yard and they take their first timeout. 39 seconds left in the NFC divisional round. Arizona looking to hold on and travel to New Orleans. As Fromm will be in the empty formation, back to throw, throws into coverage, and he somehow hangs on to the football. A great reception there as they spike the ball with 20 seconds left. And the Chicago Bears are within striking distance here on the 30-yard line, just 20 seconds left in the game. Again, empty formation. Fromm with good protection, looking downfield, throws it right to the defender, picked off by David. And that is how this game is gonna end. Fromm throwing off of his back foot. And that pass is intercepted. The Arizona Cardinals are gonna move on and travel to New Orleans to take on the New Orleans Saints in what should be a fantastic game. Lurk God versus #1 draft pick. And the wannabe Sith Lord Kylo Ren hugs and kisses. And his undefeated Philadelphia Eagles will take on T. Hoyt, the reigning Super Bowl 99 champion, Green Bay Packers, in what should be a fantastic game. The Cardinals 24, the Bears 17. That is a final. Stay tuned in the chat as Doc and Game Time will have the winners or the winner of tonight's fantasy football, again sponsored by Allied Plumbing and Heat, a name you can trust. And I appreciate the kind words, Sean Lowe, our Washington Redskins owner. That was definitely a Soden Bowl classic. Lurk God doing what he does best, and that is lurking passes like that and making you pay. So IMS Soden, you guys have a safe weekend. I will be traveling. I will be out of the area. I will be out of the area until probably Sunday. So Mr. Snipes and Snipes Television and CMG, if you guys want to get in a couple divisional games, by all means, please do. I will be back Sunday afternoon, Sunday night-ish. And we will resume action on the Soden Bowl Network. Again, congratulations to the Arizona Cardinals, as the #3 seed will advance and play the 2 seed. And a good season for King of Wakanda and the Chicago Bears. They really turned it around at the end. And King of Wakanda sneaks in the playoffs as the last wild card and plays a fantastic game versus the Arizona Cardinals. So again, IMS Soden. This was the Soden Bowl Network, Season 100. Later, guys.